Hi class, here we are at the end of the week session, and so I just wanted to explain something about this last session. I'm going to introduce some new exercises, but we're also going to practice some of the same, so repeating, readdressing some principles. But I will obviously take it one step at a time, one exercise at a time. The first time through, as always, we will go 2 times through. Second time through really is to create some more flow within each exercise, and we will eventually start doubling up on exercises, which will create even more flow. So the first time through, I'm going to show modified versions of the exercise, and the second time through I may still modify or I may go traditional in the exercises, but I will explain that obviously within the body of the assignment. So going to go ahead and warm up, and before we start warming up, just remember breathing. This is very important. We are really trying to adopt this type of breathing, and the practice is the most important throughout the actual session. So remember, we want to breathe inward as deeply as we can and slowly as we can, and transition slowly into a lengthened, drawn out exhale. Trying to blow that air out through that mouth and push it as far as we can. Slow it down, make it rhythmic, consistent, and really focus on the exhale when we are fatigued. So with that said, fatigue today, you may feel a little fatigued. It's the end of the week. Totally normal. This region of your body may be very fatigued. This region may be very fatigued. This region may be very fatigued. So just understand and address rest when something is triggered. You can do that by lowering the head to the floor if you need to relax those neck muscles. If you need to pause the video at any time just to recover and relax, or you just relax and then you get right back into the work, okay? But we really do want to try and improve upon stamina, so trying to get right back into it without much recovery time or rest time is really what we're looking for. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to warm up, and we're going to warm up with some scooping and chest expansion. So we're going to exhale on the scoop, inhale on the chest expansion. So remember, while we are practicing this warm-up exercise, we are practicing the scooping. So that slight pelvic tilt forward, rounding of the back, the spine, nice easy rounding of the shoulders. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands down to table. We're going to warm up, rounding that spine up here again, and then we're going to come back into low back stretch, up into table, round the spine, back into low back stretch, up into table. This is where you really can focus on tilting that pelvis under and forward. Good. All right, kneeling. We'll warm up our shoulders. So shoulder rolls. Strong posture here even when we're warming up. Shoulders back. Reverse forward. and some head rolls side to side. Good. All right, so let's go to our backs. So we have our 2 exercises on our backs, 100 and the leg circles. Remember that anytime we go down to our backs, we want to round, scoop, and roll down. You can bring your knees in with you, keeping those knees bent, arms at our side. Go ahead and begin your pumping, your 100. Remember, 5 pumps for an inhale, 5 pumps for an exhale. 100 total pumps, chin to chest, scooping, pulling that belly button down to the floor. Engaging those muscles, connecting the low back to the mat. It is active while we are pumping and breathing. So remember, if you can get to 100 pumps without sacrificing form, that is awesome. If you're not quite there and you need to release the head down, that's fine. However, we'd like to see if we can get right back up into this position. When you're done with your 100 pumps, then you'll go ahead and just bring your feet down to the ground and your head down to the ground. We're going to go into our leg circles. So remember, we have a bent knee, it's open hip, and we're circling just to warm up, maintaining this open angle position of the leg. The circle is created from the hip joint, reverse direction. And switch legs. Reverse direction. And bringing that foot down. Good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and begin the workout. Remember, first time through, 1 exercise at a time. So we are going to start with a modified single leg. So I'm going to go ahead and bring both legs up. And from here, you can either bring your hands behind your neck if you need to. Otherwise, I'd like to see you bring your hands down, arms down to the mat. We're going to bend these knees. We're going to open the legs slightly. Starting in this position here, we're going to lower this bent leg to the mat, bring it back. Other leg down to the mat, bring it back. Scooping. Chin to chest, breathing. Last one, and rest the head. Rest the feet on the mat. Good. Next is our double leg. We're really modifying this one. We've done this before, so we're just going to make sure that we're just lowering both legs at the same time. If you can, we're going to maintain the arms on the mat this time through. If not, go ahead and bring your hands behind your neck, okay? All right, chin to chest. Both legs up, slight bend of the knees, keeping this open V position here, and we're just dropping both legs. You can bring your hands behind your neck if you need to. Last one. And head down, feet down. Good. Okay, let's go into some bridges. So last time we bridged with just the hips coming up. Today we're going to add an arm sweep that's going to come up to vertical, so the arms will come up to vertical, tall. So we're going to go ahead and bring the hips up, lock into place, bring the arms up, hold position here. So remember, everything is engaged. Glutes are engaged, quads are engaged, hamstrings, abdominals are engaged. We're locking it in with this added bonus arm sweep up top. All right, go ahead and lower the hips, lower the arms. Remember to breathe. Here we go. Hips up, lock it in, arms up, hold. And down. Good. One more time. Hips up, lock it in, arms up, hold. And down. Good. All right. Really modified version of crisscross, first time through. So we're going to interlock our hands, extend our arms, then we're going to do what's pretty much considered a crunch. So it's an active crisscross without the legs. So we are going to lift our head and shoulders up, chin to chest, and from here I'm going to rotate outside my thigh here to the side, which means that I am rotating, and then I'm going to come back to center and over to the other side. So it's back, up, back, up. Slowing it down, scooping, breathing. Last one. And rest. Good. All right. New exercise here. So single straight is the exercise within the body of that Fab 5 workout that we did in the assessment. So we are going to modify a single straight exercise. We're going to keep one leg down and one leg straight up here. I'm going to lift my head and shoulders up, immediately scooping, hands behind the leg, gently pull on the back and let it go. Bring it in, pull it back. So you're just assisting the leg with a nice, easy stretch at the top. Chin to chest. Last one. And rest your head. So you're going to switch legs. One leg is straight, one leg is bent. Head up, hands back, pull, release. Keep the hips, the glutes on the mat. Do not lift. We're isolating, so the leg does the work. Everything else is static. Last one. Good. Head down. All right, so we have our modified roll-up, so it's two-part, just like last time. The incline or upward movement is a hold. This is where we can really focus on engaging our pelvis, and then also engaging our abdominals. So we are lifting, slight bend in the knees, arms are still outstretched at our sides. We're going to lift the head, chin to chest, lift the shoulder blades, scoop, and hold. Tighten the glutes, and down. and up. Exhale. And down. Inhale. Up, exhale. And down. Go ahead and roll to your side. Push yourselves up. We have the roll down. Here we go. Arms outstretched in front. Collapse the spine and lean back. Hold. Tighten your glutes. Breathe. And up. And back. Exhale. And up. Last one. And back. And up. Good. Spine stretch. V position. Sitting up tall and stretch. All right, legs together. We have lean back on our hands today. We're going to go ahead and lean back, bend the knees. Remember, push the rib cage forward or up, and chest is high. We're going to alternate between knee pull and leg lift. Knee pull and lift. We can still scoop. We're pulling those abdominals inward, even though our back is flat. Last one. And knee hug. Leaning back, rib cage up, one leg bent, other leg, knee and lift, and knee and lift. Last one, and knee hug. All right, new exercise here. So we have our rowing exercise, and rowing is, it's actually a beautiful exercise, just looking at it. But again, we're practicing more scooping, okay? So this is, there's some fluidity involved, but also some strength involved. So making sure that we only go back as far as we are capable of getting right back into the rhythm of the exercise. I'll demonstrate. So legs are together, interlocking my hands. I'm going to pull my hands towards my chest. And when I pull my hands towards my chest, I'm going to release my back, start scooping and leaning back like we do with our roll up. From here, my hands should be at my chest at this point. This is as far back as I want to go right now. I'm going to lean forward, let go of my hands, and start reaching back and sweep my arms around to the front with a flat back here, and then begin again. So pulling back, scooping, leaning back, arms back and around. Back and front here. Good. And back and front here. Scooping, stretching, rowing. So we're simulating rowing right here, rowing. That's the row. Last one. Good. Okay. Another new exercise. This is called spine twists. So, very much a postural strength exercise. So we really are focusing on pulling these abdominals in, stabilizing this back, and sitting up nice and tall with strong posture, okay? The movement is in the spine. So we are rotating from side to side. When we do this, we are slowing it down. This is very small movement to start. Really calling on our powerhouse, our back, our abdominals, and our hips to allow us to rotate comfortably in one move, okay? So we are going to extend our arms and we're going to rotate. Slowly, back to center, opposite direction. There is no need to rush this exercise. One more time each side. Good, so that's spine twist. We're going to go ahead and go into our mermaid. So remember, find a comfortable position, legs off to your side, and sitting up tall. Each time you bend from side to side, you should feel the stretch, easing into that stretch, limbering up, and go a little deeper each time. Last one. And switch your legs. Hopefully you're getting the hang of some of these exercises. Here we go. Remember to sweep over the top. Our wall is tall. We do not have a collapsed spine right now. We're really trying to push that rib cage forward. Last one. Good. All right, we're going to come over to our tummies. All right, new exercise here. This is called a slow swim. So I am going to lift my right arm the same time I lift my left leg. But I'm going to keep my left arm and my right leg down on the floor. So it looks like this. My chest is slightly elevated. My weight is on my arms. And I'm just lifting and lowering. My pelvis stays connected to the mat. I do not rotate over. I'm simply lifting my extended leg up. Lifting my arm up. Staying centered, staying neutral in my trunk, and my back should be feeling the work. Breathe. Obviously, my lungs are constricted because my rib cage is being pressured. So I'm going to try and get the best out of my breathing as possible. This is called slow swimming. Good. We're going to go into low back stretch. Hands by your chest, push up and back. All right, table position. So we're going to practice our push-up leg pull down today. We tested for this. And we're going to do this with our knees down. So we're going to go ahead and find a comfortable position of the hands with the knees down. Remember that we want to drop our hips and our whole trunk comes down for the push-up, up. We come up into high plank. I'm going to lift one leg and transfer my weight back on that heel. Come back, switch legs, weight back and in, knees down. Repeat, push up, high plank, leg up, transfer the weight back on the heel, back. One more time, feet, knees down, push up, pull down, knees down. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go down to our sides. And we're going to practice this leg lift. A little different from last time. Hand is propped behind the head. Make sure that our lower body is in alignment with our upper body here. I am still engaging my abdominal muscles. Okay, hand is out in front. I'm going to lift my leg straight up as far as I can go. Bend my knee, point my foot down towards the opposite knee, and extend my leg out along the line of that bottom leg. So up and down. Breathing. Last one. Good. Let's switch sides. So we want to make sure that this leg is really tight and strong. So we want to contract the muscles in the leg. Up and down. Abdominals are engaged. Nice and strong in the leg. And breathing. Last one. Good. All right. We are at the halfway point, so we are going to go through the second half, increasing a little bit of energy, which really equates to flow. And then I'm also going to change up some of the exercises from modified to traditional, okay? So go ahead and come down to your back. Go ahead and bring the legs with you. And we're going to go right into our single leg stretch. Traditional. Here we go. Let this leg go. Pull this leg in and switch. Scooping, chin to chest. Engage your core. Connect that low back to the mat. Breathing. Gentle pull on that knee for that stretch. Flow here. Our rhythm. Last one. And rest. Nice. All right, we're going to do traditional double leg, and that includes the arms sweep out to the side, okay? Go ahead and bring both knees in, head and shoulders up. We're going to let go of these legs and reach back. Sweep the arms around, draw them in. Engage your core, scoop. Last one. Good. Head down, feet down. Okay, so just a reminder, If you're starting to feel it at this point in the routine, just, be cautious if you need to. Just address any fatigue, and if you need to modify at any point, you can, okay? Bridging with arms. Here we go. Hips up, lock it in, arms up, hold, and down. So awareness up of our breathing, awareness of our muscles, our body position, and down. One more time. Hips up, arms, and down. Nice. All right, crisscross, traditional style. Knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind your neck. Remember, we rotate across the rib cage to the bent knee. Rotate across to the other bent knee. Engage your core, scooping. Slowing it down. The hips stay grounded the entire time. And that is really the reason for this parallel leg or horizontal leg, is to keep your butt down on the mat. Last one. And rest. All right, so we had a modified single straight. Same thing, we're going to modify it, okay? Keep this leg bent, and we're going to extend this leg all the way up. Lift your head and shoulders up, and we're going to pull and release. Last one. And rest your head and switch legs. Leg up, up, gentle pull, and begin. Last one. And rest. Good. Great job, you guys. We're almost there. So we have bridge. I'm sorry. No, we don't. We have roll up. Modified roll up. All right. Here we go. Slight bend in the knees. Lift up. Engage. And hold. So slight tilt up with the pelvis. Tighten the glutes. Scooping and breathing and down. Exhale on the way up. And down. Last one. Exhale up. And down. Roll to your side. Push yourselves up. Roll downs. Collapse the spine. Elevate your arms and lean back. And up. And back. And up. And back. And up. Spine stretch. Over. Exhale over the top. Inhale on the way up. Legs together. So remember, really focus on that exhale if you're starting to feel that fatigue set in, okay? Okay, so we have lean backs. One knee is bent. We're going to knee pull, alternating with a leg lift. So rib cage forward. Here we go. Pull, lift. Last one. Knee hug. All right, switching legs. Pull, lift. And knee hug. All right, our new exercise, rowing. Interlock those hands and row. Pull back, scoop, lean forward, flat back, big stretch. Scoop. Last one. Good. All right, we have spine twist. Sitting up tall, from the hips up, nice and tall. Arms, slowing it down. Twist, good posture, breathing. Last one. Good. Mermaid. Sitting up tall. Last one. Switch the legs. You guys are doing great, I'm sure. Hopefully you're feeling good about your work. Remember, your breathing is very important. Connect the breathing with your mind and your body. Focus, last one, on what we're doing. Okay. All right, turn over to your tummies for a slow swim. Okay, remember, chest is up a little bit, so you're just really resting on your rib cage here. Your diaphragm area can be lifted if you'd like. It just depends on how high you feel comfortable. So if you're going to rest that lower rib cage where the diaphragm area is, that's fine. Just remember that we're lifting slightly. It's not a huge lift. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So notice that my trunk stays neutral and still. My arm and leg does the work. I'm not rotating. I'm not lifting anything else off the floor. I'm pressing my abdominal wall down and my pelvis down into the mat and breathing the best that I can right now. You should feel this in your glutes, your low back especially, as well as your arms because you're holding your weight up. Last one, each side. And low back stretch. All right, push up, leg, pull down, knees down. Your pace. One more. And come on down to your side, finishing with our leg lift. All right, so we are going to go in the opposite direction this time. So, alignment, hands propped and placed. We're going to pull this knee in first, flip towards the opposite knee, extend this leg up, pull it down. In, up, and down. Abdominals are engaged, leg is nice and tight and strong. Last one. Switch sides. In, up, and down. Last one. And good. All right, let's go to a seated position here. So you can bring your legs out in front of you if you'd like, or you can sit cross-legged, it's up to you. We're gonna do some arm work. We did this last time. I like my legs out in front. Sitting up tall, we're gonna start with our circles. Arm circles, sitting up tall, arm circles. Breathing. Strong arms. Reverse. Last one. Good, arms down. Okay, so the next exercise is our crosses, our arm crosses. So we're really getting a nice shoulder burn here, okay? Arms are out in front, palms are facing down. We're gonna cross in front, strong arms, posture in your seated position, and breathing. Last one. Good, hands down. All right, we're gonna finish with some accordion, seated accordion. So we're just releasing the back, leaning back, coming forward, flat back, up tall, releasing back, up tall, releasing. And hold it here, a knee hug. Head down. Good. All right, we are finished. Nice job today, nice job this week. I can't see you doing the work, however, I know you're doing good work. So if you're following along and completing the entire session, you should feel good about yourself and what you've accomplished, okay? Soreness is normal. So over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, this is a period of time where you really just want to be able to enjoy and feel what you've done with your body. And so that soreness, honestly, I like to flip it from a negative to a positive. And if I can feel my body and the way it feels, which is sore, that reminds me of the work that I've done. And I feel really good about that. And so try flipping it in your brain, you know. This is something that you've accomplished and you should feel really dynamite about. So enjoy your weekend. We will see you next week. And make sure to do your weekly communication after you're done with this workout. Just send me a quick email, really brief, and we'll see you later. All right, good work.